Welcome to Crow and Klein. Today we're doing a pick a deck for love, a relationship reading. And it's just a quick 3 card for each pile with, we'll pull some extra tarots to sort of clarify some information, okay? I've got the rose quartz with each. This is the Witch of the Forest Tarot Magic Deck. That's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the Mermaid Tarot. And pile number 3 is the Dreaming Way. And we will be clarifying with the Wandering Star if we need to. I mean, if it's not really cut and dry. Yeah, and then probably we'll pull, if I feel like it, a spirit animal at the end, just a little oracle to go with them. So pause it if you need. Think about it. Pick your pile, and I will see you there. Welcome, pile number 1. With the Witch of the Forest Tarot. Now, I've pre-shuffled these, but I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle a couple more. Just so, just so. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate all of your support as I am growing my online community. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. Okay, wow. Okay, so this is you. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles is definitely abundance, luxury. It's also a very earthy, nurturing energy. Really good with money, that kind of thing. So you are showing up as the Queen. Now, just because it's a queen, it doesn't necessarily mean. This could be a male if you're a male watching. Okay, this is your energy. Okay. They are showing up as a tower. Oh my gosh, I have never had the tower show up for the other person in a relationship reading before. Yeah, their world is blowing up. Why is that? Maybe they didn't expect someone yet like you, but it is a major arcana. Maybe they're going through something right now. You may have to sort of wait for them to get finished. The outcome of the two of you in this is the Page of Cups. This is a fresh energy. It's messages of love. It is good luck. So this is actually sort of kind of a fresh start on the heart scene for you both. So it may be, you're very solid. You've got a solid foundation. You're very, very stable. The other person, not so much. They may seem really kind of cray-cray right now, but towers don't last forever, okay? It's like I said, it's quite possible that you're the one that shook their foundation and, helped them understand that some of their beliefs that they had, some of their foundational structure wasn't serving them any longer. So to me, it seems like you're a really good influence on them. And as their world is kind of blowing up, you guys are going to head on this really, really fun kind of adventure together with this Page of Cups showing up. Underneath the deck, we have strength. Okay, this is your inner wellspring. You guys are going to be really strong together. We also have the 10 of Cups, which is contentment. So we have these showing up under the deck. Okay. Now, let's put that over there. I am grabbing. Whoo. Don't give up on them. They're crazy, may seem crazy, but you both, it's like, do that voodoo that you do so well, that song, like, something in you activated them. This could actually be this could be a twin flame relationship. So you've got to give them a little bit of room to understand what they're going through. Understand that you may have triggered that in them. Okay, that's what twin flames do. We trigger remembrances, remembering, trigger our soul purpose, trigger our lives together, all of those things. So let's see. I just want to do that. All right. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. This is this is so wild. I love it. It's like stable and blah and ah. It's gonna be okay. You guys are headed for contentment together. Okay. It's almost like this person is bringing in sort of this message of love to you, but they're so like, it's like not in the norm for them to do this. So you just sit tight. You just sit tight. You just sit tight. Okay. Let's see if anything wants to come out for your energy and the queen. Ooh, come back. Holy moly. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of karma and destiny. So this is definitely destined. You are on the right path, okay? Basically is what that's saying. You're doing everything exactly the way you're meant to. It's unfolding in exactly the manner it's supposed to, okay? They are your King of Cups. They are your King of Cups. Look at that. They're just going through a tower. They're having realizations about their heart space. Okay, they're having realizations about love and what it means for them. And this is happening because you showed up in their life the way that you did. This is what's creating that tower for them, but this is who they are. There's a lot of empathy and compassion here. Emotional maturity. All right. So try not to be judgy. I'm not reading that at all here. It seems like you have a very grounded understanding of what they're going through, even if they don't. Even if they don't. All right, let's get another card for the Page. This is the outcome, the Page of Cups, which is just absolutely gorgeous. It's a gorgeous card, gorgeous card. Yeah. Keep on trucking, right? You have these messages that this is the outcome. Love and messages coming in. You've been waiting for them. They're coming. We have goals, potential, and success. All right. You may have to still do a little more work around this person, but it's not that they are less than you. They are actually equal to you. They are equal to you. They're just, something about you kind of blew up their world. Okay. All right. Anything else want to come out for this? The Seven of Cups. This is all about choices, instinct, passion, extremes. It can be opportunity. It can be illusion. It can be fantasy, right? So maybe it just, to me, it feels like choices, like you've had a choice of whether or not to be with this person, stay with this person, hang out with this person, but they have also had that same, the same choices. You know, being the Queen of Pentacles, you may be surrounded by a lot of people who really dig you, you know, and people that you thought were the right partner. Same goes for them. It almost feels like you're both getting someone that you didn't really expect to be with, or that you didn't really expect would work. You could be, well, I mean, you've got earthy and material foundation and stability, and then you have the heart. And so you kind of are a little bit from two different worlds if you look at it in terms of the suits. Okay, yeah, there's going to be, this is change, decisions, action. Yeah, this is the sort of truth. The sort of truth pierces the veil of the material world, which we love, right? So there's a truth about your relationship that is coming to light. There's a truth about both of your foundations, in love and in the material world, that is coming to light. There's going to be an epiphany. I mean, you may both be like, oh my God, how is it possible that we actually click, right? That we actually are going to work. And you are going to work, because you both have an inner strength, and you are headed for your emotional contentment, your cups overflowing, it's emotional wish fulfillment. Okay. What a great, great, great little reading. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I'm going to grab an animal spirit just because I love these little cards so much. I don't know that I need to, but let's just see if anything kind of wants to come out. Sing your own song. Yeah, I definitely get this from this reading, because it feels like it's two very independent people who sort of are solidified in how they live their lives and their belief systems. And whatever this connection is between you, it's gonna rock your world. Okay, but the canary spirit is saying, sing your own song. So don't lose who you are, and you won't in this relationship. It's actually going to work out really well, that you're both really independent, and you're both doing your own thing, and you're both having your own thoughts. It makes for great discussion, great banter, all those good things. Okay. All right, pile number 1. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, like and subscribe, share with your besties. I hope that hits home for someone. Okay. All right, that's your reading. Bye. Welcome, pile number 2. I just love this little heart shape. All right, we have the Mermaid Tarot. So this is a relationship reading. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I want to shuffle them just a little bit more, so we can get kind of a read on what's going on in your relationship right now. So thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I am honored to be able to bring you messages, energetic check-ins, daily readings, all that stuff. So thank you for all of the ways that you've been so supportive, and thank you for being with me on my crazy healing journey. And I am so honored to be able to bring you messages. Okay. Okay, wow. Whew. Okay, you are showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. Pardon my overhead light's a little weird. You are showing up as that. That is wonderful. Let me move that light a little bit more. There we go. Look at that. So, Wheel of Fortune, at a forward momentum, karma, destiny. So you are showing up as a major here. Okay. This is really, really good energy. As you're moving forward, that is your energy. All right, your person is showing up as the Hermit. So they may be, I can't tell if that is focused or not. Is that focused? Yeah. They may be traversing the shadows. They may have gone inward, but you are both showing up as major arcana. Okay. You're showing up as fate, destiny, karma. They're showing up as the seeker. Interesting. All right. Well, what, pray tell, is the outcome? Okay, the outcome is the Three of Wands. Now, in a lot of decks, the Three of Wands is about moving forward on a plan that you have, right? Taking action on a plan of building a future. In this deck, notice the Three of Wands it's creating this blockage in front of the mermaid, right? And there's a magnifying glass. So there's something about your relationship together that you need to stop and take a closer look at, okay? And it appears to me that you're both okay with that, showing up as the Wheel of Fortune and the Seeker, who is obviously searching within. Notice the light and the magnifying glass. Okay, this almost feels kind of like a faded. Let's see. Yeah, look a little closer. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. Okay, all right. I've got the Wandering Star. Yeah, what does this mean? I mean, you're both showing up as majors, so that's a thumbs up right there. It seems like there's something that you both need to take a closer look at, right? And I wonder if you guys have known each other in a past life, perhaps. You know, and if this isn't a love relationship for you, this could be a bestie, it could be a business partner, it could be, you know, a mentor, that kind of thing. It's almost like, you know, you're showing up as karma and destiny, and you're moving forward with it, and the other person showing up as the Hermit is going to help guide you both into discovering something that maybe you didn't realize at first. Okay, so let's go ahead and get another card for your energy. The Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card. I just really love the energy around it. Okay, so you're showing up as, this is your this is your clarifying card for the Wheel of Fortune. So awakening, assessment, assessment, acceptance. Okay, so you have two cards of karma here. These are big karma. So you're in some sort of exploration of yourself at this time, as you're showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. That Wheel of Fortune, I'm trying to pin down exactly what it is I'm trying to say about it. It feels like you are someone in life, like this is going to be a bit more specific, but it seems like you're someone in life that you may meet someone and things are really good for a while, and then all of a sudden they kind of start looking at you weird, and then they're just gone, you know. And I think that there are those of us out there who we can form really, really cool relationships, but then one day that other person starts looking at you funny, and then pretty soon they're gone out of your life. And I really think that that is flipping a switch, you know, and helping them with a remembrance. There's something, or we look too deep and we see things they don't want us to see, kind of thing. So I'm getting that kind of energy with this Wheel of Fortune. Like you've maybe been in a lot of relationships where, you know, it's you know, Christmas morning, right? Glitter in the air, everything is wonderful, and oh my gosh, you fall in love so fast, and you guys are, you know, you're perfect together, and then all of a sudden you're not, because they start looking at you funny. I don't know how to explain that. You're gonna know, if you know, you know, right? Sorry, I hate to say that. It's going to, that's a message for someone very specific, okay? Because you've been really, really, really judging yourself really hard about that, wondering what's wrong with you, you know, why can't you find this love? But this person that you're with right now has that lantern for you and is going to help you understand that it's not your fault. You're just a bringer of karma and destiny. You're the spark that reminds someone of their soul purpose when they have forgotten. Okay? Yeah, they are showing up as the Queen of Swords as well. strength, ambition, truth. So they're going to help you find the truth and help you understand that, failures in past relationships, whatever, whether it's with a lover, besties, business partners, all the different kinds of relationships, that those failures weren't necessarily you. It really does feel like you're kind of a spark. You're the spark for the people that you meet, and they don't understand right away. They just look at you and probably see this big, beautiful, glittery ball of yumminess and juiciness, and they want to be with you and they want to be your friend until that little switch is flicked. Okay. So this person, this is you. This person is going to help you understand this truth. And that is why we have this card of further exploration, of looking closer at what it is. Okay, looking closer at the details before moving forward. This is beautiful. This person is going to be really, really good for you. And you're going to be good for them, obviously. They understand who you are, is what I'm trying to say. And so as we come to our outcome and understanding that, you're going to have to take a closer look at things and understand them with the help of this person. It is a death and transformation. It's going to be a new beginning for you. You're going to be able to let go of, what's wrong with me? Why aren't relationships working? Yada, yada. With the help of this person. And you're going to be able to understand that you actually have been a blessing to so many people in your life. Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. I hope this makes sense. It sort of went in a little bit of a different direction. Yeah, it went a little bit in a different direction than what I thought. So let's see if anything else wants to, ooh, not the whole deck. Oh, no. I don't want 5 million cards. Okay, just one. Let's just do one at a time, Spirit. Just one at a time, Spirit. One at a time. Yeah, so we have the Seven of Swords coming out. Dishonesty, theft, dishonesty, theft. And so with this card, it feels to me like you've had a certain opinion about yourself. You probably have been, blaming yourself for a lot of, like I said, failures in relationships. They're not really failures, but ones that just didn't go the way that you expected them to go. Notice he's got the little ring down here. So, this is part of this assessment and acceptance, is understanding that you've probably had some sort of erroneous belief system about yourself, okay, based on how relationships in your life have gone. Like I said, understanding this person is going to help you get to the truth. This seeker is helping you get to the truth. The truth and understanding that you are an amazing person. Wow, this is so beautiful. It is, okay. Yeah, loss, leaving, sorrow, loss, leaving is what it says around her head. Look at, it's like an aura of enlightenment. You're going to have to leave something behind, right? This is a breakthrough, though. It's possible that you really have been in this sort of, you probably have spoken really poorly to yourself about relationships, and you've held on to, these cups of sorrow, right? The sadness in it. Understanding that there are two that are not spilled, okay? So this person is really coming in to help, it feels like, to help heal your heart. Under the deck, we have the Hermit, so that's a double tap on the Hermit. This person is your karma and your destiny, okay? This person is your karma and your destiny, and it's going to take some work, but it is definitely going to be worth your while, right? to move forward with this person. This person is an incredible healer for you, but don't forget, you're also that spark for other people. So maybe this person didn't understand that you know, that was their purpose at this time in their life, was to help you understand. So you are helping them understand, and they're helping you understand. But with the Hermit coming out twice for them, yeah, that's like super powerful stuff. Super powerful stuff. So it is definitely a relationship of exploration. It is a deep dive, but you're not doing it alone. They're going to help you with this awakening and understanding of yourself. Okay. This is the Spirit Oracle. Pig Spirit says use your mind wisely, right? Absolutely. Because when we use our mind in a way to disrespect ourselves, to not honor who we are, right? We can kind of get stuck in these weird lack mindset patterns. I love this little pig. Use your mind wisely. All right. I kind of want to do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Yeah. Freedom is yours with the Horse Spirit. Yeah, freedom is yours when we unburden all of these beliefs that are outdated, things that aren't true about ourselves that maybe someone planted or we've planted, or, you know, the only conclusion we've come to is we must be a horrible person, right? Well, no, it's wrong. That's not honest. So getting rid of all of this is going to give you freedom of mind. It's going to, and here's the thing, when we get rid of those things, then we have space for all those, the good things and the good thoughts to expand into. Okay. So that's going to be really important. This is an amazing relationship. Yeah, it's going to be some work, but you're both definitely in it, and you're both helping each other in a very, very reciprocal fashion. Okay. That is your relationship info pile number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, and yeah. Later, Gator. Okay, welcome pile number 3. This is the Dreaming Way Tarot. We have our little rose quartz. This is your little, I say little, the last 2 ones have not been very little. They've been actually pretty deep karmic kinds of relationship readings. And so let's go ahead. I did pre-shuffle, but I'm going to just do it again, and we're going to get the cards out and see what's going on for you. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I absolutely love being able to bring you these messages. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So you are showing up as the 9 of Wands. Okay. You've really been through some shit, pardon my language, with, this is a relationship read. So in relationships. Now, whether this is a love relationship for you, or, you know, in business, best friends, whatever, like you've definitely had a hard time. Now, the great thing about this is the Wounded Warrior, is you definitely have learned discernment. The Wounded Warrior has an incredible gut instinct. Okay. And, you know, the wisdom that you're going to carry with you forward from this is amazing. Because, I mean, after the 9 comes the 10. You're going to be able to lay those burdens down. But this is a card of resilience. You're not a quitter. If something knocks you down, you get back up, dust your britches off, and you move forward. Okay? Now, the person you're in the relationship with is showing up as the Ace of Wands. They really, really are a gift from Spirit, right? This is kind of a I call it the bonk on the head card, right? It's a spark. It's a gift from spirit. It's fiery and creative, and it's exciting. It's exciting. Okay, so this person is kind of fired up to meet you, and so the outcome in this energy today is this Knight of Wands. Now, this Knight of Wands, it can be a little immature, right? It can be early on in the process. So you may be early on in this relationship. What I'm really drawn to with this Knight is someone is looking back. Someone is looking back. And so to me, like, this person is showing up as the Ace of Wands. This person is ready to roll. And I think maybe you, in your Nine of Wands wounded warrior energy, you might be looking back at past relationships and, dare I say, comparing. This person is fresh. This person is a blessing. And it feels like you're like, maybe you're like, not really believing it, and then you look into the past relationships to see how, you know, oh, this person, this one over here did this thing, and it was the exact same thing that this one did, and it didn't turn out. And so you might be sort of in this self-sabotaging energy right now with this person. Okay, but like I said, they're showing up loud and proud as that Ace of Wands. What do we need to know here? Okay, I've got the Wandering Star. And I'm sorry, this is hard. This Nine of Wands energy is really, really hard, okay? But understanding that Nine of Wands, that wounded warrior, tends to become a wounded healer, right? You have so much wisdom to help others. You can really, I mean, you really, really, really can show up for yourself in a much better way in this relationship. It's hard though, when we've had so many people come at us, and we see patterns in people. And we automatically just make a judgment that, oh, this isn't going to work, right? It feels like, yeah, you're looking to the past for answers about this relationship, and that's not where you need to be looking, because this person is not the same. Okay. This person is not the same. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you've got the Devil showing up with your energy of the Nine of Wands. So yeah, fear, attachments, ways of thinking, thought processes. And so you might be stuck in this thought process of, you know, why am I even going to bother with this amazing person, because they're just going to break my heart. It feels like you're in that sort of mind loop. And so with the Devil, we know that we have to let go of that kind of mindset. We have to let go of what no longer serves us in order to move forward into the future. Okay. Let's get one for this Ace of Wands. This person, that the partner, the person, the other person in this relationship. Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? The Ace of Cups, beginnings, love, relationships. This person is shown up as two aces. Ooh. Can you let go of the fear? Can you let go of the judgment that it's not going to work? You know, when we enter into a relationship and we immediately say it's not going to work, it's kind of like living in a fantasy. And I say that because honestly, we don't know for sure. And I mean, there are some things we know for sure, right? Like if it's an abusive relationship, we know that it's not going to work. But if we walk into a relationship with a preconceived notion that is not going to work, that is like living a fantasy because it hasn't really happened, right? Like it's just something we've played out in our head. And I feel like that's really important for someone right now to hear. Your person is showing up as the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. These are both blessings from Spirit. Okay. If you continue with this person and you let go of old erroneous beliefs about yourself, self-deprecating thought patterns, negative self-talk, all those things, and you understand the blessing that they are in your life and you open up to them, you know, then this Queen of Cups energy is coming in. Okay, this is compassion, intuition. Your heart is going to explode, and it feels like you're really going to have a different understanding of relationships. It feels like you're going to go from this energy to this energy, right? And it's all around this other person. This other person is going to show you about love, about what love really is, about what love, nurturing, compassion, kindness, empathy, all those things. They're going to fill your cup. And they're going to fill your cup because theirs is full. And they have a lot to share. Okay? Yeah. They're going to be kind of a teacher for you. They're going to rock your world. They have the keys to all the things that you never understood. Feels like they're going to help you cross that finish line, right? Cross the finish line to understanding. Wow, what? Yeah, okay. So the Hermit, there's a lot of inner work to be done, but this person is there to help you, is there to help you. You're gonna have to open up your heart to them. Look at bottom of the deck. We have the Judgment card. Yeah, this is an awakening for you. You're gonna be reassessing what love has meant to you in your life. Yeah, you're gonna have to let go of that fear. You're gonna have to open your heart and walk forward, and this person is going to be there with you. You're going to be hand in hand with this karmic person, right? This karmic person. And look at that, friends, abundance, joy. You are going to be exposed to a whole new level of community and family and support. All those things that with this Nine of you showing up as the Nine of Wands, you've never experienced this before, so you are stepping into this whole new reality with this person. Okay, I would say do it. You know, I mean, ultimately it's up to you, but understanding that this person is this incredible blessing, and they're here for you. They're here to teach you what love really is. Okay. Yeah, let's grab a couple of these. Well, we'll grab as many as what feels right. These animal spirit. Let's just see what we have going on here. Yeah. We have cow spirit. Miracles are endless. Yeah, you're going to be seeing some huge miracles with this person. And time for a beginner's mind. What? Yeah, you're going to have a beginner's mind. You're going to have to drop the old mind. You're going to have to lose this as you move forward with this person with a beginner's mind, because they're going to rock your world, and they're going to show you this love that you've never ever understood before, and never thought that you deserved. That's what this is. You didn't think you deserved it because you've never gotten it in the way you should have, right? Wow. Time for a beginner's mind. Wow. All right, bottom of the deck. We have be playful. Yeah, you're going to be really playful. You're not going to be so serious, okay? Oh, incoming kitten. Hello. Hello, little one. That's Jelly Bean. Yeah, wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Pile number 3, that is your reading. You know what? All 3 of these piles were pretty intense and deep today. I am so proud of everybody in each of these piles. It's just amazing. So thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe and share with your besties. And I will see you soon. Bye.